Let's see. Let's see if we got audio. Anybody able to hit me in the comments and say yes if you can hear me? Let's see if we have a better start than some of these other ones. It's 6 p.m. 6 p.m. here in Utah. I haven't. I'm getting some yeses here. Getting some yeses from. We got Matt saying, "Oh Lord." There's a little bit of a delay, so I just need to see in the comments how many of you guys can hear me. It looks like I'm being heard if I'm checking these levels down here. Yep, people say a little bit. They say they can hear probably out of my name. Lots of people. Okay, good. It's like a 10-second, maybe even 15, 20-second delay. But here we are. It is July 21st. We're in the dead of summer. We're having crazy weather all over the nation. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let's hear you guys in the comments. We've got about 380 people on here. I sent out a text message to a bunch of you guys about an hour or so ago, just hoping that people would get on. That's expensive for me to do. It cost me $921. Not that anybody is counting, but that's what that costs. So there's a lot of costs that go with these giveaways, and they all have to pay for themselves in order to keep going. This one did not pay for itself. In fact, the last one didn't pay for itself. So that's kind of a bummer. So it stings a little bit more on a night tonight, where you're like, dang, I'm going to send out a text message of another $1,000 and that's coming out of my pocket. So that's just to give you guys a peek behind the curtains. These things are expensive, and I've given away 45 of these bikes. And sometimes people are like, oh, just give. I used to give away 2 bikes at a time, and people like, oh, just give away 1 bike. The bikes are one of the least expensive parts of it. The advertising, the shirts, the hats, the tie downs, whatever it is. There's a lot of stuff. The insurance, the legal fees, all that kind of stuff. It all adds up. So it's been pretty awesome. I do not have another one planned. I don't want to start it with a Debbie Downer, but I'm just letting you guys know I don't have another one planned. Don't even have another dirt bike. My kids, my sons have dirt bikes, but after tonight, we're giving away that 250XC. I will not have a bike. I'm going to figure something else out. But inside here, I have 10 names of the people who were drawn out at random. So the way it works is I pay an administrator. You have to be legal and bonded and insured in all 50 states in order to do these things. And they have to meet certain rules in order to not be considered gambling or racketeering, especially because I'm incorporated here in the state of Utah. There's very stringent laws against that. And then each state is different. And so instead of just, risking everything and risking being sued and stuff, I pay a sweepstakes administrator. So then they get all the data. They take I give them the data of like, hey, these people ordered something off my website. They look at the entries that come in from Rocky Mountain ATV, because Rocky Mountain ATV gives me like an anonymous list of people. It's like they just assign you a number, like, hey, customers 1 through whatever it is ordered, and here's how many entries they had. So all that stuff goes to the sweepstakes administrators. They also then will check the postcards and put all that data together. It takes a little bit of time. And here we are, right on time. It's usually around 18 to 22 days after the sweepstakes closes. And here we are at day 21. So I got all the names in here. So they have then given me 10 finalists, which is the way I just like to do it. Because then it gives us something to draw out on YouTube instead of just being like, oh, by the way, here was the winner. I want to be able to show you guys. So a lot of times what we do, we'll draw the winner, and then I'll try to call that person. They have to answer 2 of 3 questions correctly. Number 1, they're very easy questions. And we do this just so that somebody who just has like a hobby of entering sweepstakes and doesn't know anything about us, we make it so that person isn't going to win the bike, because I don't want to give a bike to somebody who doesn't know anything about dirt bikes. I want to give a bike to one of you guys who are deserving, who eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff, right? And that's what we've done, I think, 45 other times. So tonight should be about 46 motorcycles. So question number 1, who am I? If you say Kyle, that's good. If you say the dirt bike guy, like if you have some recognition, if I can tell that you recognize who I am, that's good. Okay. Second thing is, what am I giving away? You can say a KTM 250XC. You can say a KTM. You can say a dirt bike. You can say it's probably an awesome dirt, whatever. As long as it's something to do with the dirt bike, then I know you know who I am, and I know you know what this whole thing is about. And then the last one is just kind of a bonus one, and it's what is my tagline? And of course, you guys know that at the end of basically every video and every email, I say, leave a single track. I've been doing it for years. I've said it, I don't even know, 10,000 times. So that's what's going on. And so I just gave you the answers. In time, years past, I've had a couple people email me over the last couple of weeks. I'm like, hey, what are the secret questions you're going to ask? Well, they're not secret. It's just that if you weren't part of our community, you would never know those questions. But if you are even fringe in our community, you would know those questions. And if you can't answer those questions, I'm just going to hang up the phone and then draw the next name out of the thing. And I'm totally legal within my right to do all that. It's all written into the rules. So anyway, everyone ready for that? Got the rules out of the way. I've done it a few times, so it's like not a lot of pomp and circumstance. But yeah, here we go. The other thing, I get some questions sometimes like, how many entries are there? And the answer is I legitimately don't know, because I don't handle postcards, so I don't know how many people entered via postcard. I don't know how many people entered via Rocky Mountain ATV, because they anonymize that data. The only thing that I know is how many orders I get on my website. But there's multiple, and then I know how many people maybe signed up for emails or something like that. But I only have like one of the 4 or 5 data sources, so I don't know how many people enter these. But I will say, not enough people entered for me to have a plan to do it in September. So anyway, that's where we go. And maybe, I mean, what would be nice? I'm working on some other revenue streams that are outside of Dirt Bike Channel, and if I could get those going good enough, to where I wasn't having to lean on this for like mortgage and food and electricity and all that stuff, then potentially I could bring it back later in the year and do some sweepstakes at the end of the year. I don't know. We'll just see. But I don't have one planned for September. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll probably email people with like, hey, I'm working on this other business here, and here's what I'm doing. But here we go. Okay. I'm going to draw out our first. I'm going to draw out hopefully who is the grand prize winner. And then after we're done talking to them, crossing our fingers that we are able to get them, then I'll read out the other names. Okay. And I don't have a helper here, so I'm just going to do it. Just going to go in here and randomly draw out. We're going. And I'm going to put my hands onto this piece of paper. And we have drawn out Alex Lipscomb. Alex Lipscomb. That's Lipscomb of Pennsboro, West Virginia. So that's on the other side of the country. So I'm just going to mark down that Alex was drawn out, and then we're going to try to get him. Okay. I've got his phone number here. So we're going to call Alex. Come on, Alex, answer the phone. Alex, come on, man.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Alex, this is Kyle. I need you to give me a call back. It's on this number here. It's the 801 phone number. I'm going to send you a text right now. Okay, bye. Okay, Alex, you didn't answer the phone, so let's send you a text message. Okay. It's always anticlimactic. We've done this enough that like sometimes it is like this, you know. Other times we can get you. Whoever is texting me now, I don't need your message. Okay. This is Kyle. Okay, I just sent Alex a text message. We'll see. We'll see if he responds. But yeah, if you've been with me for any of these giveaways, you know that sometimes we nail it and they answer the phone, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes they don't answer the phone. And the way that it works, based off the official rules, is that Alex now has 24 hours. So I'd give him 24 hours from 6:10. So if he hasn't called me, and I'm also going to send him an email after this. So in fact, I'm going to do that right now while we're sitting here, because I say I'm going to call you, I'm going to text you. I've got his email up here. I tell people that I'm going to call him, I'm going to text him, I'm going to email him. So I'm going to grab his email and send him an email as well. And that way we will have all the bases covered. Oh, wait, here he comes. Let's just make sure this is the same phone number. Looks like it is. Hello, is this Alex?
Hey, Kyle, what's up, man?
What's going on? This is Alex Lipscomb?
Oh, yeah, this is him.
That's awesome. So you already answered my first question. By the way, you're live. I'm live streaming this on YouTube. So don't say anything that you might regret.
Okay.
Alex, so you already identified who I am. Do you have any idea why I might be calling?
I was just in the garage and I looked at my phone and everyone's texting me and telling me to answer my phone now.
Do you know, Alex, do you know what I am giving away?
I still can't believe it's real, but I think you're giving away a 250 XT, right?
You nailed it. You nailed it. And then just for the icing on the cake, what's my tagline? Like at the end of my emails or end of my videos, what do I typically say?
Sorry, my son's riding the background. Leave a single stack, right?
Dude, you're the man. You're the man. So guess what?
What's that?
You just won my 250 XC.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Wow.
So you've got a kid right now, like riding around on a bike or something?
Yeah, he's on his little 16-inch stay stick here, riding everywhere around the yard right now.
That's cool. How old is he?
He just turned 4.
Just 4. That's awesome. Tell him that his dad just won a dirt bike.
Hey, Ezra. Dad just won a dirt bike. How cool is that, dude? Huh? Isn't that awesome? Oh, he's doing burnouts.
He's like, I don't care. I got my own bike over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Tell us, like, how old are you? How long you been into dirt bikes? What's your story?
So I'm 29, get ready to turn 30 in December. Dirt biking, I rode in middle school, and then we kind of gave it up, play football, and I just got back into it after college, and consistently since about 2018 now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What did you play? What position did you play in college in football?
Linebacker, actually.
Linebacker. Where did you play?
West Virginia Wesleyan College.
West Virginia. Yeah. Nice. So West Virginia through and through, huh?
Yep.
You know what's funny is I had, and I'm going to reveal this to everybody here in just a second after we get off this call, but I don't have a lot of finalists from West Virginia, but on this time there was 2 guys from West Virginia. So
no.
you're in Pennsboro, right?
Yeah, correct.
How far is Parkersburg from where you are?
Roughly 45 minutes.
Because there was another guy, he's going to hate it. I'm going to read his name in just a minute, but there was another guy from Parkersburg. So right down the road from you that was a finalist. So, but yeah, you were the first one to be drawn out of my little bowl here. And I'm glad we got a hold of you.
Holy, I'm not gonna lie. When I signed up, I was like, there's no shot.
Well, that's what everybody thinks. Like literally everybody says that. They're like, dude, I never win anything. And people are like, oh, this is a scam. And I'm like, dude, I've given away like 46 motorcycles now. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I watched a lot of your videos when I first started, just learning about bikes and stuff, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a really cool thing. It's changed my life and changed the life of my boys. Like I went on a camping trip this last weekend and I was riding with my boys and we didn't do anything crazy, but it's just really fun to see like how far they've come. It's a lot of fun. Do you have just the one son or do you have more?
Yeah, I have a daughter, but she's 10 months old. So
okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That is very cool. I've got 2 boys and 2 girls, so it's awesome to have them both.
Yep.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you an email, and I'll be copying the sweepstakes administrators, these people out of California, and what they're going to do is just verify you. They send you like a W-9 and some other stuff to just kind of identify you.
Okay.
Some of that stuff has to be notarized. So when you get it, just kind of read through it slowly, maybe run down to the bank or whatever, print it out or whatever you can, and then run down to the bank or wherever you have a notary, bring your ID with you and sign it in front of them. And then you just email it back to them, scan it back, take a picture, send it back to them, and then they'll give me the green light. And at that point, it's official. So, I mean, I've never had someone not be able to get verified.
Yeah,
but that's just how the process goes. So
okay.
But yeah, who you gonna tell first?
I don't know. Probably have to call the wife because I've been kind of hounding her to get a new bike, and I guess I don't really have to go get one now.
Yeah, that's so funny. Are you just watching the kids tonight? Wife's out doing something?
No, she just actually ran to the grocery store in town just to get a couple things. Not gonna believe me.
How much convincing is it going to take to like get her to actually believe it?
Oh, I might have to look everything up and like prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in just a few minutes, this video will, I mean, you could tune into it live right now, but in just a few minutes, it'll be posted like on my YouTube channel. And then I will put your name up on my website as well. The sweepstakes company hates when I do that because they're like, wait until we verify them. But I'm just like, dude, if he turns out to be like some illegal immigrant or something, I'll draw another name and no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So
I should have no problems with that. So.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, I'm super stoked for you. I'm glad it went to somebody who's, a young father and involved with things. The fact that you were out there with your son right now, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we ride. He likes to ride every evening when I get home from work, as long as it ain't raining.
Yeah, we need some rain out here. You been having a lot of rain in West Virginia?
Oh yeah, we've had plenty of it.
Dude, we've had nothing in Utah, like in the West here. We've had nothing. It has been so dry. So
that was here last year. It was like that this way. Everything was dry and dusty, and this year it's been the exact opposite. Yeah, crazy.
Okay, well, and in West Virginia, we'll probably have to arrange shipping. I've got a shipping company that I try to use, and so we'll just see when we can get on one of their trucks. Unless you want to drive all the way out here. Usually people don't want to make it that far.
Yeah, it might be a little far of a trip.
Yeah. I'm like, my kind of boundary is I'm like, if I can do it within like an 8-hour drive one way, I'll meet somebody. But dude, West Virginia is all the way across the country. It'd be like a 30-hour drive one way to get over there.
Yeah, that's kind of why I thought, man, there's no chance, but this is awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll cut you loose and then just watch for the email that I have it looks like it's your last name, that 15 at Gmail. I'm not going to say it like on live here on the thing, but it's that.
Yeah. It's
the one that's 15 at gmail.com. That's what I've got.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll fire that over. Just watch for that. And then I'm sure the sweepstakes company won't get back to you till tomorrow because they're probably off work or whatever. But yeah, we'll just keep in touch with them and keep hounding on them and get you verified and then figure out how to get this bike to you.
All right, man. I'm still in shock, man. That's awesome. Thanks so much.
Okay. Appreciate it, Alex. Congratulations.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Bye. That's how it's done, folks. There is I hope that's not the last time. There's no one on this earth that knows how much work I put into this. There are some people that have a pretty good idea. There's a few, but nobody knows the amount of effort and energy and I just hope that isn't the last time I make that phone call. Congrats to Alex. I mean, that's a really good one to end on. To any of the people out there that have ever not believed me that this was real, kiss my ass. Matthew Berger, Mogador, Ohio. Talon Plum, Parkersburg, West Virginia. That was the other guy right down the street. Sherry Sam, Groton, New York. Crystal Stevens, Boise, Idaho. James Snyder, Garden City, Michigan. Darren Wattups, Garland, Utah. Jordan Schoaf, Hope, Indiana. Dylan Dustin from Yukon, Oklahoma. And last but not least, Steve Jackson, Enterprise, Mississippi. So, why am I so emotional? It's because that may be the last time I ever make that phone call. So we changed like 45, 46 lives, and that's pretty freaking awesome. And I'm just the last few, I mean, I've had a few in the last little while that I was like, dude, this isn't paying for itself. And so I just kept going a little bit, and pulled out some savings to kind of keep it going. And this last one, I didn't even say anything halfway through, because I was just like, dude, there's nothing you can say at this point. You just got to stop. So yeah, that was super fun to do 45. I haven't ever done anything that was like more personal than this. When I started it, it was on accident. Like I never started this to make any money. And in truth, I probably didn't make any money. All I did was just like kind of maintain or whatever. But the last little while we haven't been maintaining. And so it's just kind of like, it's the end of an era. But yeah, if I can get another income stream, I did incorporate another business. I want to do some content creation and see, I've got all the skills, I got all the equipment, I have all the things. I can make content for other people as far as just like, making commercials and different things like that for businesses. So I'm gonna try that before I just go out there and completely go back into corporate America. But that's kind of where I'm at. So Alex is, at least for now, the end of an era. But yeah, we'll get her done. We'll get it done and figure out something else. But that one just stings because it's like I've been giving away dirt bikes for almost 10 years. I think the first one I did was in 2017. So I guess it's 8 years of giving dirt bikes away. And that might have been my last one. And the reason why you see tears is because I actually give a shit. It means something to me. Thanks, everybody. And leave a single track.